Thank you.
Next we have Elliot and Barbara Protsch. Terry Harmon, I believe, from Alliant Energy is going to be accepting on their behalf. This is in Lynn County, along the Wapsipinicon River, an easement for 120 acres. Elliot and Barbara Protsch own 120 acres adjacent to the Wapsipinicon River in Lynn County. They donated a conservation easement on this property to ensure that natural features and resources on this property are protected. Very nice. The Garst family. So I don't get to name them off, huh? This is in Guthrie and Carroll County, actually speaking to the White Rock Conservancy, a total of 2,444 acres. It's actually a land donation, and it's a wonderful piece. I've seen it. In 2004, the Garst family of rural Coon Rapids initiated a planned land gift of over 5,000 acres of their family's land inheritance to White Rock Conservancy. The land gift will protect 4,300 acres of a contiguous land along an 8-mile stretch of the Middle Raccoon River, and 2 additional large properties, one located near the Elk Grove Wildlife Management Area and one near Dunbar Slough. To date, the land gift is nearly half completed and will continue until all the land has been conveyed. The land was used for production, hunting, fishing, and hiking by the Garst for decades. After the death of notable Iowa conservationist Stephen Garst, who along with Mary had pieced the White Rock landscape together, the family decided to forever protect the land so all of Iowa would be able to benefit from it, as the Garst family had for years. Under White Rock Conservancy's stewardship, the land's natural resources will be forever protected, and the land will also be a place where the public is able to recreate and learn from the outdoors. White Rock is also a place where projects that test and demonstrate sustainable land management practices are implemented in an effort to identify ways for other private lands to become more economically and environmentally sustainable. A wonderful gift. Thank you. Next is Arnold E. Bruggeman Residency Trust. I didn't pronounce that right. The trust, Arnold Bruggeman Trust. This is Andy Bruggeman accepting. This is in Jones County for 450 acres, a bargain sale. Thanks to the Bruggeman family, key portions of riparian corridors along the Maquoketa River will be preserved. This family property includes scenic rolling woodland, studded with limestone outcrops covered by a carpet of spring ephemerals through which 1.5 miles of the Maquoketa River courses. It sounds like I want to pay a visit. Thank you. Next we have Sandy and Betty Moffett of Grinnell. In Poweshiek County, this is a conservation easement donation of 130 acres. The Moffetts donated a conservation easement of 130 acres. In addition to new native prairie plantings, the Moffetts' easement includes prairie remnants and restored wetlands. Their easement is especially notable for the extensive restoration and protection work that the Moffetts completed on their own. With the extensive natural area the Moffetts have protected and created, they are ensuring the continuance of native species in an area with very little natural land and habitat. Thank you so much. Next we have Robert and Jane Madsen of Hornick in Monona County. This is a Grant Center SLA of 115 acres, a conservation easement bargain sale. This easement permanently protects land owned by the family for about a century, conserving both its native species and working farmlands. The scenic property includes a 65-acre high-quality remnant prairie that the couple have been tending for years, which supports unique plants and butterfly species. The Madsen's land is located within the Grant Center Special Landscape Area, one of the 12 conservation priority areas in the Lewis Hills. Thank you so much. Next, we have Wehner Woods in Buchanan County, 30 acres as a bargain sale. Did I pronounce that name right, Wehner?
Wehner.
Wehner, got it. Nels and Joanne Wehner offered to sell their beautiful 30 acres of forest and river to the Buchanan County Conservation Board as a place to be protected and managed for the benefit of today's citizens and generations to come. The South Fork of the Maquoketa River meanders through the forest, which is not far from the protected river corridor of Backbone State Park. Wehner sold the land well below appraised value and on the terms of a 15-year no-interest contract. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Next, we have Jeffrey and Deanna Shupe of Mapleton. I always feel so inadequate at pronouncing last names. Shupe, is that right? Okay. This is a Grant Center SLA of 63 acres, a conservation easement bargain sale. The Shupe's land is located within the Grant Center Special Landscape Area, one of 12 conservation priority areas in the Lewis Hills. Jeffrey and Deanna have long treasured their Lewis Hills farm, often inviting friends to hike the hills and ridges with them. Now, the land's remnant prairie and oak woodland will be preserved, ensuring not only the land's protection, but their family's enjoyment as well. Thank you.